So somebody made this.
Yeah, it is.
But so you have one, a rain gauge is very important to have. So you need to know what your precipitation is wherever you are. This one's solar powered, so it's nice to have a solar panel. Otherwise, you have to come and recharge the battery pretty regularly, or get a new battery. So solar panel is nice. This one also has a wind vane. A wind vane is very useful to have just to know the wind direction. This is a control box. I wonder what's in here. So usually all of your control stuff is in here, so this will tell you, this is how you get the data out. I can't open it right now, it's fine. So in here there should be some kind of control panel that has some kind of you're the best. So this is the battery from the solar charger too, so this always works. There's the CPU back here where you were to get the data off of, and then it looks like this one is also radio transmitted. So the radio transmitter will actually send this to a central computer at the main station, but the inside is probably more expensive than the stuff outside, so you want a box to control it. There's other things you can put on these. You can get a spectrometer on them to look at light intensity. If you're at high elevation, that's a good thing to have. If you're on the bottom of a valley floor, it's not that important. So there's, and then precipitation's important, light's important, wind's important. You just need, and another thing that's very useful is a humidity sensor. So you know what the dew point is, you know what the vapor pressure deficit is of your vineyard. And then you don't want to put these in a vineyard row. So like, I've seen it a lot, but typically you don't want this in the middle of the row because the vines are going to transpire and they're going to change the temperature, they're going to change the humidity because they're releasing cold water from their stomata. Typically you want these somewhere at the end of the row, or even in a field like that is even better. That tells you what the conditions are like where you're at, not in the vineyard itself, because that's going to change. But you do need to know if there's a chance for frost. That's actually a very big one. If you're worried about freezing, you need one of these for that. And they're modular, so if you buy the control system, you can set up, you can set up a wind vane, and then 2 years later, if you want, you can add a spectrometer, and then a year later you can add a thermometer. It's not all at once kind of thing. So they're modular. So yeah, I recommend everyone gets one of these if they have, more than. Huh?
You can have several. You can spread them.
Yeah.
No, they will talk to each other. They're not that expensive.